Hello, welcome back to part 3 to the Mr. Mercury effect in After Effects. And I already have After Effects open, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and bring in our background. Our resolution's full, fit the screen, everything looks pretty good here. I'm going to go ahead and bring in our mask and bring that right above so you can see it. So now what I'm going to do is bring in our color balance to this mask, and we're going to change a couple of these settings. We're going to make them red, so we're going to stick with the red balance as much as possible. And now this may be different for you on what you want to do. This is me, so I'm going to go ahead and try to get them to match the red in the background as much as possible. Right there looks pretty good. So now I'm going to go back to our project panel, bring in another Sosa mask. So basically doubling it up. And then what we're going to do is add another color balance to them. And then this one, we're going to try just to enhance the color of him. And what this is going to do is basically give you a nice contrast to work with. So I'm trying to stay around the 20s, I believe. That's what I did last time. And then 30s, I think it was like almost double everything. Yeah. Okay, that looks pretty good. But for the most part, I like the way that looks. So now what we're going to do is go ahead and add Mr. Mercury. So we'll type in Mr. Mercury. Oh, just didn't even type that in. And add it to the top mask. And then go ahead and go through our settings. On the x-axis, hold on, let me hide all this. Alright, so let me go ahead and turn off the sound on this so you guys can hear me as I'm talking. But this is essentially the effect. I like it quite a bit. I'm pretty sure you do, that's why you're watching it. So this is what we're going to do. And we're going to work on it and try to make this a little bit more dynamic. Kind of wanted to make this as wide as possible, as well as tall. I think that looks pretty good. Now we're gonna go ahead and add a little bit of direction into this. There you go. Starting to look. Just play with it, you know, till you get what you want. I think I'm gonna go back to around 150. I think that's, yeah. So this is kind of like what I like right here. The velocity and birth rate, you want to remain the same unless you want to change it. Everything here just changes how everything reacts to everything. Well, to the Mr. Mercury effect. I'm going to go ahead and change the gravity to, I believe it was 6 or 7 that I used last time. So now you start to get this effect where it just looks like raindrops, I guess you want to call it. I'm going to go ahead and Command D this guy and bring it down to right there. And I'm going to reverse it. And reverse layer. Alright, so with the resistance on the Mr. Mercury, I'm gonna bring this guy till it still starts to fill out in the center there. Doesn't really do much. But I'm gonna also change this to bi-directional. Let's see what bi-directional normalized looks like. Regular bi-directional, and then still going to do blob in out, blob out, constant blob. I like that actually. The birth size, the birth rate size, and the death size, essentially just going to keep the same. And I think we're just about done. Go ahead and go to composition, or back, unlock all these. So now we're starting to get our effect. So now we can sit here and watch it. So that's it. But what I'm gonna do is pre-comp these two, and we're gonna do Sosa red underscore red underscore Mercury. We want to move all attributes, so make sure that's checked off. So now what we can do is find out where this stops. So right about there. And we're going to hit Command Shift D, and that's going to cut it. We're going to go ahead and delete this guy. So now we only have this clip. Now we're going to go ahead and click and hit Shift D, bring it down, right here, and then if you're selected, right click and time, I'm reverse layer. So now it's going to do everything and play in reverse. And she don't do no sleeping, she be twerking going steady. We got kush by the bush, so come get yourself for 20. And we 24 hours like I told you already. Man, we up. We don't do no chillin' in the trap house. We tryna make $1 million at the trap house. Bitch, come and get it and be in and out. Nigga, come and get it and be in and out. Alright, so now we got it in real time. But now we're going to go ahead and take this over into Premiere.